Hello again, everybody. Welcome to USA Wrestling Weekly. I'm Scott Casper. Here now, this week's news and features from USA Wrestling, the national governing body of our sport. Oh, the temperature is well over 95 in many places around the country. That means it's time for Fargo. Let's head to the Fargo Dome for most of this show, where USA Wrestling Showcase Youth event, the A6 Vaughn Junior and Cadet Nationals, is being held. With 23 mats on the floor, the Junior and Cadet Nationals is the world's largest wrestling tournament with over 4,000 competitors entered in 7 different divisions. They've been competing on the floor of the indoor football stadium there at North Dakota State University. The nation's top young athletes, both men and women wrestlers, pursue their athletic dreams, and only a select few can return home as national champions. This week we'll cover the Cadet and Junior National Greco-Roman competition, as well as the Cadet and Junior Women's Freestyle competition. Now next week we'll turn our focus on men's freestyle and the women's duels. Well, we start our in-depth coverage this week with the Cadet Greco-Roman tournament featuring the top 15 and 16-year-olds from around the country. Now, when the finals were over, 2 were in the hunt for the coveted Cadet Triple Crown Award, given to the athlete who wins USA Wrestling Folk Style, Greco-Roman, and Freestyle titles in the same year. These 2 young stars had completed the first 2 legs of Folk Style and Greco-Roman golds. First, we take a look at Gannon Volk of Minnesota, who claimed the 91-pound Cadet Greco title and defeated Isaac Jimenez of Texas in the finals. The score there, 1-0, 6-0. Volk scored when it counted and shut down his opponent throughout the match.
Well, winning keeps you hungry and just doing your best. And I've been practicing a lot at high school, and it's gotten me a lot better. The defense is really important, and today my teammate told me you can't lose if you don't get scored on.
Some people think Greco's not as important, but I like it a lot. They're all kind of equal. Mostly for freestyle it helps on top, and it helps a lot if you do need a throw or something, and positioning.
Oregon's Ronnie Bresser was 2/3 of the way to his Triple Crown after a Greco-Roman victory at 98 pounds. He fell behind early before downing North Dakota's Tommy Walton 6-2, 3-0 in the finals. Bresser won Cadet Nationals in freestyle last year.
I had to get bigger next year with bigger partners. Last year I took 3rd here. Freestyle, I'm working good on it. I got my shots down. It's just upper body strength for Greco. I win Greco, it's kind of, got to still work for freestyle, but it's going to be easier. Oh, last year was tough for us. We didn't have anybody in Greco. But this year we kind of picked up the pace a little bit, wrestled all year round, and just, went to work.
Well, both have a chance now to complete their Triple Crown runs if they win the Cadet Freestyle Nationals on Friday, the 22nd. California's Elijah Davis was named the OW after an impressive win at 119 pounds. Davis knocked off returning champion Hayden Tuma of Idaho 2-0, 3-0.
When I was on top, I knew I had to turn him. I knew I could turn him.
Okay, but it took you about 15 seconds. In fact, it almost looked like the official was about ready to bring you guys up.
Yeah, my friend, Sean Garrett, the state champion of California, he told me today, he said, word of advice, man, just stick to your guts. And that's what I did. I believed that I could turn them, and that's what I had to do. It opened my eyes to a lot when I came to this vicinity. I've never been nowhere like this in my life, so I had to use the nerves for good. I was nervous, so I had to use them for good.
2010 Cadet Triple Crown winner Mitch Sliga of Indiana won his 2nd straight Cadet Nationals Greco-Roman title. He did that at 189 pounds after defeating Pennsylvania's Javon Reyes 1-0, 7-0. Sliga looks to repeat his Fargo double in Greco and freestyle from last year. He placed 4th Cadet Folk Style Nationals earlier this year, so he's out of the running for another Triple Crown. New Jersey's 112-pounder Joseph McKenna repeated as the Cadet Nationals Greco-Roman champion. He beat Minnesota's Tristan Manderfeld 7-0, 1-0 in the finals. McKenna won the Greco-Roman title at 98 pounds last year. Well, with a score of 1-0, 7-0, Pennsylvania's Chance Marceller dominated Nevada's Ryder Newman. That in the finals at 152 pounds. Marceller won Cadet Nationals in freestyle last year and placed 4th in Greco. He's considered by many to be one of the nation's elite young stars after winning the Pennsylvania States this year as an undefeated freshman. 140-pound high school star out of Iowa, Peter Nagy, is an individual champion of note. He's Hungarian foreign exchange student, and he defeated Logan Marsicki of Michigan in the gold medal final. But the score there, 1-0, 2-0, nice and tight. The champion at 145 was Chandler Rogers of Washington, whose older brother, Jordan Rogers, was a double champion at the Cadet Nationals last year and was a medalist at the Youth Olympic Games. Pennsylvania won the overall team title with 79 points, followed by California with 55. Illinois had 47. Pennsylvania had 14 All-Americans. Both Pennsylvania and California had 4 champions. Other individual cadet national Greco-Roman champions include Cody Jackson of Oregon at 84 pounds, Darian Cruz of Pennsylvania at 105 pounds, Aaron Pico of California at 125 pounds, Rich Martinez of California at 135 pounds, at 160 pounds out of Pennsylvania, Eric Morris, Raymond O'Donnell of Pennsylvania at 171 pounds, Jaden Cox of Missouri at 215 pounds, and Sam Stoll of Minnesota at 285 pounds. Well, they were in grades 9 through 12 last season. Well, they are in the junior Greco-Roman division now, and they are wrestlers for sure. Only 2 athletes in the junior division have ever won Triple Crowns. Well, when the dust cleared and Greco-Roman finals were over, it was Cozy Moody of Illinois who remained eligible for that great honor. Moody won the 98-pound finals with a 4-0-6-0 win over Dante Rodriguez of Nebraska. Moody's a member of the famous Harvey Twisters Wrestling Club, producing stars like T.C. Danzler, JoJo Williams, and Tony Davis. Like those before him, Moody's looking to make his name in the sport.
Harvey Twisters, you got a little tradition to uphold. Is that cool to be a part of that with all the great wrestlers that have come through there? I mean, what's that mean to be a part of that club?
It means a lot. It's a lot of great wrestlers that came through there, like T.C. Danzler and Tony Davis, and I'm just glad to be a part of the team.
Do any of those guys ever come back to the club
Yes.
and show up and while you guys are there?
Yeah.
Do they tell you stories or anything?
And tell us stories and work with us.
Winning titles for the second straight year, 3 wrestlers repeated as Junior Nationals Greco champions. Winning the finals at 112 pounds was Missouri's Colton Howell, who made it 2 in a row by defeating Iowa's Philip Lowe. Howell has become a Greco-Roman specialist through USA Wrestling's age group programs.
I gotta give thanks for my foundation in wrestling, all to Tony Perler. He taught me everything I knew since I was little. And then, more recently, Bill Mitchell, he's taking me to his home. He keeps my mind right before my matches and helping me out through life and stuff, so those are the 2 biggest influences on me. Yeah, this whole summer everything's came back real strong. I've won FILA Juniors, got second at the FILA Junior World Team Trials. I won this now, went 8-0 at Junior Duels in Greco, so it's all going pretty well.
Well, competing for the nationally respected and feared Brandon High School program is Florida's Rossi Bruno, who at 125 pounds won Junior Greco-Roman title for the 2nd straight year. Bruno edged 2010 Cadet Nationals Greco champion Zane Richards of Illinois 3-0-0-1-1-0. Wisconsin's Devin Peterson won his 2nd in a row, downing longtime Minnesota rival Jake Waste in the 189-pound finals. The scores there 5-0-1-0. Both wrestlers were 2009 Cadet Triple Crown champions and had one heck of a battle. Illinois' Joanna Cooey was named Outstanding Wrestler with a strong performance at 171 pounds. He downed Michigan's Kevin Beasley 1-0-1-0 in the finals. Cooey was a past Cadet Nationals double champion and was 3rd in the Junior Greco-Roman event last year.
I just felt like I still had something to prove. I didn't get to wrestle in the state championship for Illinois, having a perfect season as a senior. I felt like I had a lot of unfinished business, and I had a few more titles that I wanted to get before I entered college. I feel like I got pretty good hips, and I know how to control the middle of the mat, I work push-outs, and, once people start pushing a lot back, I can work a lot of offensive moves, but I'm always going forward. That's the way I've been taught, and I've been having solid defense.
Wisconsin's Alex Derringer was the 152-pound champion, stopping Floridian Clark Glass 2-0-1-0 in the finals. He was 3rd in Greco and the freestyle champion at last year's Junior Nationals. Derringer is an Oklahoma State recruit. Michigan's Ben Whitford has been busy. He continued his run of Fargo's success when he beat Oklahoma's Chase Furman 9-2, 7-0, that in the 135-pound finals. Whitford won Cadet Nationals titles in Greco-Roman and freestyle in 2010. While the final score of 119-pound finals was 1-0-0-1-1-0, and the hand that was raised was Florida's Isaiah Verona, who knocked off New Jersey's returning champion Tyler Fraley. Illinois won the team title with 76 points. Florida finished 2nd with 63 points, and Minnesota landed in 3rd with 35. Illinois had 15 All-Americans, and Florida had the most individual champions with 4. Other individual Junior Nationals Greco-Roman champions include Johnson Mai of California at 105 pounds. 130-pounder Kevin Nordstrom of Florida, Joe Schumacher of North Dakota at 140 pounds, and 145-pound star Jacob Falk of Utah. Jordan Spieler of Florida checked in at 160 pounds, and 215-pounder Adam Kuhn of Michigan took home the trophy there, and Parker Betts of Minnesota finished things out at 285 pounds. More from Fargo when we return. You're watching USA Wrestling Weekly.
Each season, Liberty Mutual's Responsible Sports Community Grant Program awards $65,000 to youth sports organizations and school sports programs that demonstrate their commitment to responsibility in youth sports. Your organization could be one of our 20 winners this season. It's easy. Simply visit responsiblesports.com and click on the Community Grant Program. Administrators register their organization with the program, then reach out to rally parents, coaches, and team supporters to log on and review either the Responsible Sports Parenting or Responsible Coaching Guide. Then complete the quiz and showcase your mastery of the concepts. Every successfully passed quiz is worth a point that you can credit to your favorite youth sports organization or school sports program. Connect with friends, family, and neighbors to rally more support. The teams and schools with the most points at the end of the grant period win. It's that simple. Watch the leaderboard throughout the grant season, then rally more of your supporters to increase your totals. Liberty Mutual is committed to celebrating and championing youth sports and to financially supporting organizations that demonstrate their commitment to responsible sports. Join the movement and start earning points toward your community grant.
Well, it was a historic week for women's wrestling as the first Cadet Nationals for girls was held as part of the big week in Fargo. This allowed the nation's top 15 and 16-year-old female stars to show their stuff on the big stage. Two of the country's top young women kicked off the historic night. Twins Marina and Regina Doi of California both earned titles in the first two weight classes at the inaugural Cadet Nationals for women's freestyle on Saturday night. Marina Doi won the championship at 88 pounds with 3 victories, including a big win over runner-up Kaylin Kenyette of Hawaii.
Marina, what do you feel about being the first champion ever at our Cadet Nationals for women?
It's just another tournament, you know. Same as in circle is the same thing. It's nerve-wracking at first, but once you get the butterflies out, it's another match. You just have to prepare. We're going to camp earlier, and now we know what it's going to be like, what it's going to take to be the best.
Sister Regina Doi followed by capturing the gold medal at 95 pounds. Included in her 3 wins was a victory over Caitlin Fitzpatrick of Pennsylvania.
It's pretty cool because there's been some sisters that never twins that have done both. It's pretty cool to experience that for women. She's in like a lot. She not only a wrestler, like a great women's wrestler, but she could also teach you the moves like real well. And I just learned a little bit there and I applied it to wrestling.
Well, the Doi sisters won FILA Cadet Nationals titles earlier this season and will now compete August 25th through the 28th at the FILA Cadet World Championships in Zimbabwe, Hungary. Hawaii's Brie Raposa won by fall in the finals at 115 pounds by stopping Texan Michelle Lomas 23 seconds into the second period. Raposa was named Outstanding Wrestler for her outstanding effort.
So Brie, tell us, what's your feeling out there on the mat when you realize you secured the fall and you were the national champion?
Overwhelming, because I know that I have a target on my back now, and I have to defend it. The thing is that we don't really know our competition to get up here, so we just stay humble and stay focused. It's just another night, you know.
Indiana's Kayla Miracle recorded a first period win over Kelly Rivera of Hawaii to earn the title at 108 pounds. A member of the ASICS first team, Miracle is now a member of the 2011 U.S. FILA Cadet World Team in Hungary. How about that? New York's 124-pound sensation Rosemary Flores won by fall in 42 seconds over Ariana Villascuza of Arizona. The native of Staten Island, Flores became the first athlete from the Beat the Streets program in New York City to win a USA Wrestling national title. This past May, Flores wrestled in the Beat the Streets Gala in Times Square. Well, Hawaii won the team title with 41 points. California finished in second with 36 points, and Texas finished in third with 33. Hawaii had a total of 8 All-Americans. Other individual cadet nationals women's champions include Cody Fowle of Colorado at 101 pounds, 132-pounder Jasmine Mendoza of California. Virginia Burkert of Wyoming checked in at 143. At 154, it was Autumn Rux of Michigan, and Kiera Boyce of Texas was your champion at 189 pounds. In the Junior Nationals for women, 2 talented stars joined an elite group by winning their 3rd career Junior Nationals titles. Dominant the entire tournament at 97 pounds, Emily Webster of Missouri wasted no time in winning title number 3 as she rolled to an 8-0-7-0 finals win over Colorado's tough girl Cody Fowle of Cadet Nationals champion.
Well, I just wanted to go out there and wrestle like I knew how to wrestle and just push the pace of the match and make it my match. So, like always. Well, I've got to say, the first time that I ever won it, I mean, it was unbelievable. I never even, I always dreamed of it, but I never thought I actually could win in that match. I was going up against a returning national champion. It was an amazing feeling. And every other year's been there too.
Michigan's Julia Salata won her 3rd Junior Nationals title when she recorded a second period fall over Wisconsin's Michelle Oregon during the 159-pound finals. Salata came in as an unknown wrestler when she won as a sophomore. Now as a senior, she's one of the nation's top young talents.
This is just the beginning. I mean, I started as a freshman in high school wrestling, and it's been 4 years. I've had the success, but there's still a couple steps ahead. Making a world team, making junior world teams, Olympics, hopefully. So there's a lot in store for me.
So why King College? Obviously, they've got a lot of talented girls that have gone there the last couple of years.
Yeah, I really like Coach Mormon. He seems like he's got a good thing going. I like the girls in the team. A lot of them have made a lot of great improvements, and I think it's the best fit for me in terms of getting along with the team and where I'm going to succeed the most.
In the 130-pound finals, California's Amanda Hendy, a 2011 U.S. Senior Open runner-up, recorded a first-period pin over 2-time Junior Nationals champion Brianna Delgado of South Carolina. Hendy went on to pin her way through the tournament and was named the OW as well.
Delgado has won this twice. You said that she's beaten you once before?
She beat me my junior year at the Folkstyle Nationals in Oklahoma City. The match went into overtime. It was a really good match. She's a tough wrestler, really tough.
Now you're both going to Oklahoma City, so you guys might see each other in the room regularly going forward.
We're really close friends, and we agreed before this match that this was it, that we'll still be friends no matter what happens.
2 wrestlers made history by winning both Cadet Nationals and Junior Nationals titles during the same year. Hawaii's Brie Raposa added a junior women's title at 117 pounds with an exciting victory over Lily DeAragon of Idaho. The final there, 7-1-5-2. She was an outstanding wrestler in the cadet division. New York's Rosemary Flores also completed a Fargo double after winning by injury default over California's Tiana Kelmos at 125 pounds. 4 wrestlers won second straight Junior Nationals titles, among them Haley Agello of Illinois, the 105-pound champion who stopped Alaska's Hope Stephenson 3-0-3-0 in the 105-pound finals. Agello will compete in the Cadet Worlds in Hungary this August. Krista Ravello of Kansas repeated as champion by defeating New York's Mary Westman 2-0-3-0 at the 148-pound final. Pennsylvania's Kim Spiegel repeated as champion after winning a round-robin format at 172. And Miriam Moreno of Texas repeated as champion by sweeping Cadet Nationals champion Kiera Boyce of Texas 4-1-6-0 in the 198-pound championship bout. Overall, California won the team title there with 96 points. Texas checked in at second with 42 points. The island state of Hawaii earned third with 37 points, and California had 20 All-Americans. Other individual Junior Nationals women's champions include Alex Gomez of California at 112 pounds, Sarah Hildebrand of Indiana at 123 pounds, and Hannah Moon of Washington at 139 pounds. Well, news now to the Beach World Championships. Donovan DePato of the U.S. Marine Corps won a silver medal at 154 pounds at the 2011 Beach World Championships in Batumi, Georgia. DePato won 3 of his 4 matches in the round-robin competition. He beat American teammate Robert Teat, as well as athletes from Armenia and Norway. His only loss came to the champion from host Georgia. DePato becomes the first U.S. wrestler to win a silver medal at the Beach World Championships since the event began in 2006. To date, the United States has won 9 beach world bronze medals. D'Apato is one of the nation's top Greco-Roman wrestlers at 132 pounds. He placed 4th in the 2011 U.S. World Team Trials. Jeff Funicello, who has won a pair of world beach bronze medals in the past, placed 4th at 198 pounds. This is USA Wrestling Weekly. I'm Scott Casper. We'll be right back. Wrestling fans, USA Wrestling has launched a top social networking site designed for you. USA Wrestling Nation is the latest innovation provided to the wrestling community by our sports national governing body, USA Wrestling. Post photos, blogs, and videos. Interact on boards. Keep up with your favorite wrestling personalities with USA Wrestling Nation. It's free to register. Join the thousands of wrestling fans that have already signed up and become a part of the USA Wrestling Nation at usawrestlingnation.com. Well, this summer, U.S. teams have been preparing for the World Championships on the senior level and also on the age group levels. The first U.S. effort this summer is the FILA Junior World Team, who will compete in Bucharest, Romania at the end of July. FILA Juniors are 17 and 20 years old and are America's future stars on the world and Olympic level. The U.S. Greco-Roman Junior World Team will be the first on the mats in Bucharest. The team is going through serious preparation right now at the U.S. Olympic Training Center as we speak. Jesse Thielke, a graduated high school star from Wisconsin, will compete in his 3rd straight Junior World Greco-Roman Championship. This year, however, he plans to move up to 132 pounds.
I mean, it's always awesome having a chance to go wrestle overseas and represent your country and go and try to win medals for them and make them proud. It's different. You see a lot of different guys every year on this team. I had a lot of guys that I repeated with before. Now it's just me and Ellis are the only returning ones. See a lot of new, fresh faces, meet a lot of new people.
Thielke and returning junior world medalist Ellis Coleman are the only members of the team who have previous competition at the Junior Worlds. 4 first-time members talk about the opportunity to represent the U.S. in Romania. 121-pound Mike Finfinger is a graduated high school star from Hibbing, Minnesota, who will go to the U.S. Olympic Education Center at Northern Michigan in the fall.
Oh, it's awesome. They know a lot. They always help me whenever I need it, and the intensity is pretty tough. And yeah, it's just any exercise you can think of, they got a machine for it. So, yeah.
Also from Minnesota is Joel Bauman, a freshman at the University of Minnesota last year, who competes at 185 pounds.
I know I wrestled really well at World Team Trials, but I hadn't wrestled Greco in a year and a half since Fargo, and I only had 1 Greco practice before the team trials. So I'm trying to get everything that I can here so I can really do well over at Worlds. I think with all this Greco practice, instead of 1, I'll be able to do really good.
211-pound island native Marcus Finau is a Hawaiian product who competes for the USOEC at Northern Michigan.
This is the World Championships. This is Junior Worlds. I mean, you a little intimidated?
I mean, I've been to Norway, I've been to Bulgaria, I've been to Austria. I got second at both of those tournaments, but, you know, eyes always on the gold, and that's all I want.
Well, themat.com will have daily coverage from the Junior World Championships in Bucharest. We'll also provide a complete report right here on future episodes of USA Wrestling Weekly. Thanks for joining us. We'll see you all next week right here on USA Wrestling Weekly. Good night, everybody.